powerful lessons from The Alchemist. You're probably here because you read The Alchemist. If you haven't, I highly suggest it. First, we'll go through a quick summary and then we'll talk about the main lessons. The Alchemist tells a story of a young shepherd boy who goes on a journey to realize his own personal legend. Now, on the way, he runs into many obstacles and the journey quickly turns into an adventure. The reoccurring theme in The Alchemist is to pursue your dreams by following what your heart desires. During this journey, Santiago goes through many obstacles and a lot of unknowns and mysterious things that happen. But ultimately, as he goes through these obstacles and overcomes them, he learns to listen to his heart and to follow the language of omens. Now, if you're wondering what is that, especially if you haven't read the book, the omens basically symbolize any happenings or events that may guide you towards a certain direction. Now, for me, how I define that is anything that feels intuitively right. Now, as Santiago overcomes each obstacle, there is a lesson to be learned. Each lesson basically tells him that he must always follow his heart. Now, there's a lot to learn from that, but here are the 3 most powerful lessons. Number 1 is to listen to your heart and make a decision. The Alchemist teaches us to be courageous and to follow what we truly desire. What is it that feels right deep down inside? What is it that you ultimately enjoy doing without any expectations, just for the sake of doing it? Do that. And there's a favorite quote of mine in the book. There are many, but here's one. When someone makes a decision, he is really diving into a strong current that will carry him to places he has never dreamed of when he first made the decision. Now, it's easy to get overwhelmed because every time you take an action, there may be many unknowns or many obstacles that come to your way. But actions will flow out of having confidence in your decision. So the second lesson is about not giving up. Here's a quote, you've probably read it somewhere. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. So again, it goes back to the fact that you must make a decision. And when you do, you will fail, expect to fail. But here's another quote from the book that says, the secret of life is to fall 7 times, but to get up 8 times. Now, obviously, this is way easier said than done. Again, ultimately, it teaches us how important it is to not give up. The third lesson is focus on you and your journey. You are you. This makes you unique, as nobody else has the same experiences that you have. Everyone seems to be clear about what others should be doing, but no one about his or her own. And it's easy to be influenced by others, but ultimately you'll be miserable if living up to somebody else's expectations. So for a quick summary, it would be passionate, be you, don't be afraid to fail, overcome fear, follow your personal legend, and my favorite one, maktub from the book, which means it is written, and ultimately means what you seek is seeking you by Rumi. So if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. I look forward to hearing what your thoughts are in the comments.